Hey everyone, how's it going? Dablooon here, and today's another BTD6 video. Today's going to be half cash on Hedge, and I got something real cool for you because this strategy was actually submitted by an amazing subscriber slash Discord member, and he spent the time to write me this giant step-by-step, round-by-round guide for this map. So I'm super grateful. That is such a cool thing to wake up to, and I just can't believe how much support this community is showing me. So thank you to Moist Coagulation. That's his name on YouTube if you guys want to give him a shout out, and his name on the Discord is No Aim No Brain. So please definitely give him a thanks for this, because I'm doing this video on his behalf, because I was going to save half cash Hedge for the end just because Hedge drives me crazy. So thank you so much for giving me this strategy so we can finally get that black border for this map. So let's jump in. No monkey knowledge, but you should definitely use monkey knowledge. I wouldn't not if I were you. I'm just using it so you guys lower levels can have it easier. So definitely use monkey knowledge if you got it. And Oben. Okay, so let's jump in. But before we do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave those comments below, turn on those notifications, and follow on Instagram and follow on Twitch. And thank you to everyone who has helped me out with my goal of 250 followers on Instagram. You guys are really awesome. I asked something on here, just something crazy like, hey, help me get 250 followers, and you guys jump on it, and that is just so cool to have. So thank you guys for the support you guys are always showing me. Much love to all of you guys, because you guys are just awesome. And if you guys are so inclined and you haven't yet, the link below is to my Instagram. It's just a behind the scenes look at my life and the Bloon and all the craziness. But I'm trying to get better at social media, which is why I just want more followers, because I don't post as much as I should. I try to, and then I'm just not that good at it. So trying to get better. So if you guys want to help me out and reach that goal, thank you. But just a huge shout out to No Aim No Brain for this one, because what kind of awesomeness is that you spent that much time to make me a detailed step-by-step strategy? That is just so cool to me, and I'm just so much appreciative of it. And I hope I can do it justice. There are a couple of changes I made just a little bit here and there, just because I was having troubles with a couple parts, and I figured if I was having troubles, the lower experienced players will definitely have some trouble. So I just changed up a couple things, but other than that, it's going to be pretty tit for tat, and it should be hopefully I did it justice and you don't get offended by my little changes. So let's just keep it trucking. But I'm going to put 2 dart monkeys, and this first one's going to be on strong right here. And I got my coffee finally, because I tried this take a little earlier and I made it. I just didn't really like it. I was just a little, hello guys, Dablooon here, because I had just woken up, so had the left eye swirl going on. So now I got my coffee. I got my owl mug. He's a hoot. Haha, that's dad jokes there. And we're ready to go. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wait for an Oben, and this is my least favorite part about half cash, is because I have done this several hundred times, putting these exact same towers in these exact same spots. But because it's half cash, it'll be completely random what the amount is. So we're gonna get Oben at the beginning or the end of a certain round. I forget which one it is, but basically we're gonna lose from 74 lives down to anywhere from 25 to 45. And the last time I did this was 25 lives, which is why I re-recorded it, because I don't like having that low of lives, just because as a pad for you guys, like let's say you guys accidentally mess something up and there's like a few pinks get through, you don't want just 25 lives. So hopefully we can keep some more here, but it's just random. There's just nothing you can do about it. So like I said, these are on the same placements I put before, but sometimes you get less, sometimes you get more. So let's just keep on going. It sounded like a Dr. Seuss rhyme there for a second. So that burned my throat. I'm going to get 700 for the Oben, and hopefully we can knock this thing out. I'm actually going to change this guy to strong as well, just because I don't want any blues or greens sneaking through. We don't need any of that. And there's going to be a few on this next level that are next round that's going to happen. So we want to clean them up. If the reds sleep through, that's fine. It's just 1 life here and there. But having blues and greens, that's just wasting lives, right? So see, there you go. Now we don't have, what's that? 4, 5, 6. So we're only going to have 32 lives instead of 25. So crazy stuff happens. But we're going to turn off auto start for this next round, because I want to place my Oben precisely. And what happens is he's kind of tough to put in there. So there's a good chance if you try to put it in during the round, you're going to lose some lives there. Both these guys on strong, so they can pop those greens and Oben can clean up the rest. We're going to turn on auto start, because we don't need to worry about it for a while. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a tack shooter. And we're going to put him right over here. So there you go. And if you guys have played Hedge before, you probably know that it's not the easiest beginner map. It really isn't. Like, it's not cubism, it's not monkey meadow, it's not frozen over. It's significantly harder, and it's mainly because the view of everything, right? Because wherever you put a guy, there's a red arrow everywhere, like there's a red spot wherever you put him, especially like with this guy, and it just makes it harder. You need more view to make it easier, right? And so oh, that's my bad. Supposed to put this guy down. My bad. Okay, so I'm gonna lose life there, but you're not going to, because you're gonna put that tack shooter down as soon as you got him there. I'm just busy talking. Okay, so and then the tack shooter too, when you put him down, his left nozzle shoots straight down the path, so it's just a clean sweep. And so yeah, I kind of avoided this map just because it's a little harder, and I tried it one time, I think a few weeks back, and I just didn't have luck, so I was like, oh, I'll save it for later. So if it wasn't for you, No Brain, I wouldn't even be doing this, so thank you so much for that. That's super cool. And yeah, but Hedge is just crazy. And I honestly, like, when you don't use monkey knowledge on half cash, it's harder than chimps. It really is. I did the chimps run for this one for my video in one sweep, and it was, or I think one sweep, one or two, I don't even remember it. That's how many I didn't do. I'll remember this map because I did it a few times. And so it's just crazy how that goes. But we're gonna get a 204 or 203 for now. So now what we need is to put down our brambles for this one camo. You can let it slide if you want to, it's really no biggie, it's just a couple lives here. We're not gonna lose any more. So what we're gonna do now is get this guy to camo though, all the way to the crossbow. And that's gonna be our main camo guy for a little bit, just because we have really nothing for camo besides a bramble patch. And that's a little scary to be using, so we need to make that up a little better. Ooh, my voice is gone. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened there. Oh, now it just sounds all low and musky. Like I'm a lumberjack. What is going on today? Alright, so let's do 675 for this crossbow, 110 for this thing. Alright. And it's really cool today because it's finally raining in SoCal. Like, we get rain every once in a while, and when it does, it's like a whole new world. Like, everyone's, like, all the cars, I don't know what it is, there's like magnetism in SoCal's water when it rains, and all the cars are attracted to each other, so they just run right into each other. And I don't know what's going on with all that, but it's just how it happens. So you kind of got, it's best just to stay inside and not go out in public, because all the people start driving crazier, their cars just hit you for no reason, and you're just like, what is going on? So I choose to stay in when it's raining, just enjoy it. We play video games, we watch movies, we drink hot chocolate or coffee, and it's just kind of fun that way. What am I doing now? Helicopter. So we got our main camo here. We're gonna get a helicopter, and so far I think I'm following the strategy, how he did it. It's hard to do it off of memory, but I think I'm following it. So it was a lot of information to soak in. So if I'm changing little things up a bit there, I'm sorry, but just those two main changes I was telling you about earlier, this is what I think it's gonna be a little different here. Throw down that bramble. If it ever gets a little too hairy, that's what I save mine for. He'll probably put it in the wrong spot, but at least you tried, right? You're not gonna lose at this point. We're gonna be pretty clean the rest of the way through. We're gonna put this helicopter right there where it's like cornered right there. We're gonna leave him on follow mouse or follow finger, whatever you got him on, until we get him up to pursuit. So we're gonna get 865 first for that quad darts. And then let's see here. One of these days, come on, come on, come on. Okay, quad darts. And then we're gonna go for that pursuit. And then we're gonna be real close to level 40, as you can see. I'm gonna put down the bramble for that one just because it was looking a little hetchy. There we go. There we go. So now for this one, don't get anything right now, just leave it. We're gonna get an Alchemist because round 40 is gonna be that mob, of course, right? So we're gonna have a bramble patch and we're gonna have a helicopter chasing him down. So what I did here is, what I changed a little bit, knowing No Brain, is that you were going for the razor rotors for both of these, because we're gonna have two helicopters. And that's like $3,700 if you buy both of them. So I just went with an Alchemist because I figured, hey, he can get buffed and he can see lead. And it's not the most important thing for them to see lead, so if they don't always get hit by the Alchemist, it's not going to affect us too much. But since we're on round 39, let's turn off that auto start so we can place our bramble patch better and upgrade this guy. So we're going to turn him to acidic mixture dip, which, as you guys know, helps Moab class balloons get popped easier. So we're going to turn on that one. And then as soon as we hit play, since it's on fast mode, we got to throw those brambles down. There we go. Good stuff. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the bigger jets and then the IFR. And that's the other thing I changed too. Pretty much those are the old, or no, there's one more change later on, but for now that's the only change, just because I was having a lot of bad luck with my camos. I was doing terrible timing with my brambles on 42 and 47. So just to make it easier on myself, I just went straight for this guy and had him pop the camo. So I hope that doesn't change your strat too much and change the heart of it, but it just made it a lot easier for me. So that's what I went for there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another helicopter, because we got this guy popping camo and this guy popping camo. And it looks a little scary when it comes down to the end like that, but I know we'll be fine. Sometimes there are random things that I can't help and have no control over, but what are you gonna do? We're gonna get this guy to 865 again for those quad darts, and I'm gonna drink some coffee. You can put him on lock in place if you want, but just in case something slips through, you can have him ready to go, because I know on mobile it's kind of hard to keep up with that. And for this one, we're going to do faster firing, and then we'll get pursuit as well. Let's see here. I'm going to turn off that auto start that's driving me crazy. There we go. Turn it on, I mean. Okay, so 540 for that pursuit. There we go. Boom. So now we got some camos. We got some other stuff. We got some other stuff there. So for this one, I'm going to get that Berserker Brew for 1350. I'm going to throw down my brambles. It's not really going to help, but the helicopter can do pretty much all of this on his own because he's awesome, and that's why we're going to get the Berserker Brew to make him even more awesome. And we got two of them to be awesome. So bang, there we go. He's going to do all the work there. We have this guy here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get a village. And the village is going to see camo, which will help the tack shooter see camo, and this other helicopter see camo. And you guys know the importance of camo. But as of now, we have a lead popping for camo because we have the helicopter with the Alchemist. We just have to hope that we have the village up before, like, I think 59 when all those crazy leads come through, because we know that the Alchemist will most likely not hit the right helicopter. But what are you gonna do? We're almost there. 2160. Bazinga right there. Poof. Perfect. I said perfect. What a weirdo. All right, so let's do 430 for this upgrade here. Let's get these jungle drums going. And yes, jungle drums. And basically what we're kind of doing here too is we're going to get ready for 63. 63 is going to be a little rough, and it's going to scare me. It always scares me regardless. So we're going to clean up for it by doing a couple things. Follow these sure-made steps and you should be fine. So we're going to put this guy where his left nozzle hits his right nozzle, like perfectly straight. Again, we're going to do more tacks, faster shooting, even faster shooting. So he's going to be a 203 tack shooter. And let's see here, even faster, boom. Get that tack sprayer for 485, boom. Look at us go. I love the helicopters. When it's a straight, I always say straight, when it's a one lane road, like the helicopters are legit. Like seriously, they're so awesome. I love them. So we're gonna do this here too. We're gonna get a ice tower right here. We're gonna go enhanced freeze, deep freeze, larger radius, refreeze, and he's gonna do the clapper right now. He's gonna clap those balloons to death, and it's gonna help a lot because he's gonna stop the balloons. Meanwhile, the Moabs are getting taken down by the attack shooters and my helicopters. So good stuff there. Now we're gonna do a little different, and this is where I'm changing it up, Moist. So I'm sorry I changed it up. I said Moist for moist coagulation. If you guys are wondering what I'm saying. Okay, so he had another tack shooter here. I was having a lot of trouble with 63. It was just becoming super random. So what I decided to do here was to go with this guy. So 302, Glaive Ricochet, and then the hot things, the red hot rings to pop those leads and the ice and everything. And with that, it significantly changed 63 and it wasn't an issue at all. So I still kept it primary. So we're still chilling there. I just needed to do that. So sorry if that changes up the integrity of your strategy, but I don't think it will. I tried to keep it as similar as possible, so I went with another primary tower, and it seemed to work out pretty clean. So, and this guy we're going to go 012 to help out on round 63 as well. And we also too, let me slow it down a little bit. We got this guy to primary train, so it's a 3-2 village, and that's going to buff the boomerang, the tack shooter, the other tack shooter, the ice tower, the glue gunner. So now they're all going to be awesome-fied. And 63 is going to be a breeze. Now what we need to do is get, let's get another ice tower just because we know how 63 can get. So he's also in range of the village. So he's pumped up too. And so what I'm going for here And it would probably be a little easier for sure, but what I'm doing is I'm not going to use the tree for 63. Well, at least I'm not going to try to use the tree. And that's why I wanted to change things up a little bit. I know it worked as it did before, but the tree, it really drives me crazy when it's that random, and I don't want any problems. I don't want any comments saying like it didn't work for me, nothing like that. So we're just going to use no trees and it won't be random. It'll be perfect. So let's see if we can manage this though. So we have the 2 ice towers slowing everything down. We have the boomerang tearing up the big load of balloons, and then we have the helis to clean up all the mess around the end. I'm hoping this will work out. It should. That zebra is making me a little scared. And this is why sometimes people don't like pursuit and they keep the helicopters on lock, or they let them follow their own mouse, just because sometimes these things get out of hand, as you guys would know. I think we're going to be okay. We can throw down another ice right here to clean up this mess at the end. If there's anything slipping through, they can help out right there. Put them on deep freeze, refreeze, there we go. I love the helicopters and I love the ice towers. This is so cool. So 63 without a tree. It rhymes, it works, it's awesome. You can definitely use the tree now if you want, because you got these fortifieds. He would have popped them on his own, but the rest of it won't matter. So I'm not worried about it being random or anything. It should be just fine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get this guy up, or this particular one, up to $3,455 for that overdrive. And that's going to significantly change us with popping those Moabs and BFBs and stuff, because we really at this point have not much to pop the Moabs other than the helicopters, because much to my dismay, this is not a Moab glaive, it's a Moor glaive. And I can't read apparently, because I always thought for the longest time it said Moab glaive. So my bad. And that's a bummer. So it doesn't pop Moabs. I thought, because like, I mean, this guy, the Moab press pops Moabs, and this one destroys Moabs. So I just, you know, I guess just put things together and didn't read. I just kind of jumped ahead. I don't read in straight lines, I read in globs, I guess. So what are you gonna do? But let's get this guy to 3,400. Ooh, guys, ooh, coffee's kicking in. I can feel it. I can feel it coursing through my brains like Popeye eating his spinach. And I doubt any of you guys know what a Popeye is or his spinach, but if you do, let me know in the comments below. I'm older, but I'm not that old. I just used to watch a lot of cartoons when I was a kid, like a lot. And so there's this channel called Boomerang, which is funny because we're using a boomerang monkey. If you guys ever saw it, it's still a channel, I think. But Boomerang played all the old cartoons from like when my dad was a kid and stuff, like the Looney Tunes and all that stuff. So I used to watch all the Popeyes and the Looney Tunes and the Super Friends, and it was just good old time. Sorry guys, I'm super random. You guys know that though. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get this guy to, see that says Moab glue, it doesn't say more glue. So you can see why I can have some issues here. But actually, I lie. We're gonna get this guy up first to 2,700. The Moab glue is nice, but this guy's nicer because he's gonna like do some work. And is he on my ice tower? Oh, I hope not. I did not plan that one ahead. Now, as you can see, we haven't used the tree in a while. That one's doing all the work. So I love the tree. And we don't even need the tree because the strategy is so legit. So thank you, no aim, no gain, or no aim, no brain. No brain, no aim. I'm mixing up the order, I apologize, but thank you so much for this strategy because it's super clean, super easy. And just had to tweak it just a little bit to make it a little easier for myself because I am not that technical as a player, as you guys know. Like, I am not the best. I don't claim to be, and my skills are subpar to some others out there. I just like to make you some entertaining videos, which may or may not help you in the long run of getting these black borders. So hey, what are you gonna do? All right, so we got this guy up. Do you guys want to recap? Let's do it. We got this guy up to that. We got 402. We got 3 ice towers at 022s. We got this guy. This guy's popping some stuff. This guy's up to primary, and primary is important in this one. I know normally we'll go like MIB, but it's 8 grand, so we don't want that. This one's 865, way better. And we have all these towers being buffed by it. Super crazy, super helpful. So we got this guy, he's chilling. We just need this guy to 3,400, and we need this guy to 3,455. I'm actually gonna get this one first, because I feel like that's a little more important because he's going to slow the Moabs down, in which everything else can kind of attack it. Are we going to have enough money? Who knows? I felt like in the last round I had a lot more money. What's going on? Did I sell my Dart Monkey last time? Probably. Probably what happened there. All right, so 3,400. Okay, so now what's gonna happen is gonna be a lot easier because now he can slow these things down. But he can only what, pop 3 at a time or glob 3 at a time. Oh, 2 balloons per shot. Wow, that's terrible. So he can only pop 2 Moabs or glue 2 Moabs at a time, which is kind of crazy. And honestly, we should have gone with this guy first. I totally forgot about round 78. My bad. I'm actually going to sell this guy when the time is right because 78 is going to get a little hectic. So we probably want the more glaives. The more, not the Moab, the more glaives. A little crazy here. Alright, so right now, like I said, I'm going to sell this guy. And I'm going to buy my, or get my tree. Just to be prepped and then get the more glaives. There we go. Chilling for 78. So 78 is similar to 63 in that rush. But I must have bought something different the last time I did this because that was not an issue. But we have the tree and we have this guy now, so we are totally fine. The only thing I want to even buy before round 80 is this guy to $3,455 for overdrive, and we will be just fine. And the reason I'm not getting this guy upgraded to the 6 balloons per shot is because we're pretty much almost done. And the Moab or the ZOMG or the Zomga is going to be our main hitter right there, and he's only 1 balloon, so we don't need him to glue all of them, right? If we have enough, sure, but I don't think we're going to need it. So we'll get the overdrive for $3,400. Look at that go. And let's drink some coffee because we're going to celebrate because I think we beat this. I mean, now the game's free to do whatever you want with it. You can go to round 100 if you want. Do your own thing. We have enough money. We have the Zomga coming out. I'm going to replenish my tree just because I can. Put down my brambles just because I can. But look at these overdrives go. Like, I love these things just tearing it up. Tearing it up. And even if they don't pop everything, we got the planes to carry everything over. So I'm pretty excited about that. And at this point, like I said, you're free to do whatever you want. You can do that. And then another solid thing would probably be like, I don't even know. What, Arctic Wind? Or, oh, the, what do you call that thing? This guy, Downdraft, would be pretty solid. But that's weird because when I just did this one, like I said, I just made the video. And then but I wasn't having fun with it because I had not this many lives. Which I ended up having 27, so hey, what are you gonna do? But I had a lot more money at the end of 80, that's really weird. But anyways, guys, that does not matter and that's not necessary. So long story short, thank you so much to Moist Coagulation / No Aim No Brain for this amazing strategy because who knows how long I would have waited until I beat half cash on Hedge. So thank you so much for this, and to wake up to see a strategy like this, excuse me, in my inbox is just so cool, and I'm so appreciative of it. So thank you guys so much. If you guys got strategies you guys want me to see, let me know and maybe we can work something out. I think you guys are so cool and I just love this community, and it's always something new and something exciting to see every day. So thank you so much, and you know, follow on Twitch if you haven't already, because on Wednesdays and Saturdays I play this game exclusively, except for last Saturday. Maybe don't get into that. So Wednesdays and Saturdays I play this game, Bloons, and you can play with me. You can give me your challenges. We can play co-op together. It's a really fun time. There's a lot of people in there, a lot of cool people, and it gets really crazy. So that's always fun. And then throughout the week I'll be streaming other games as well. Like me and my wife are going to stream some Spyro the Dragon. And then me and my buddy from Minnesota are going to be streaming Call of Duty. So stay tuned for all the cool things this channel has to offer. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.